Lawrie Smoky Howson was one of 19 children, 12 boys and 7 girls, raised in impoverished circumstances in Oakley, near Melbourne. Smoky worked 60 hours a week on his father's garden allotment, the family's chief source of food.
As soon as my mother had a baby, the eldest one would look after the younger ones. We all worked in the garden and got a load of vegetables ready for the market. We ate a lot of vegetables. We were so poorly educated that we believed babies came from under cabbages.
Smoky joined the 39th Militia Battalion at the age of 19. He had the World War I Anzac legend to live up to. While still in training at Bacchus Marsh in Victoria, Smoky's unit received the news.
Hey lads.
One morning these blokes came around and they said they wanted to make a battalion up to guard the tropics. They said, you can take your tennis rackets and cameras and all sorts of things. So all 6 of us in my tent said, oh yeah, we'll go.
Oh, the terrain, you know, I'd never seen anything like it. None of us had, you know. The weather, you'd get the weather come up dark, you know, it'd be cloudy and it'd start to rain. And you get wringing wet, slip in the mud.
You never ever got a good view anywhere around what was back in that greenery. You never ever said it was so thick. Night time, a lot of funny noises. It was eerie.
The first major battle of the Kokoda campaign was about to be waged by 80 young Australians, spread along the tip of the Kokoda escarpment.
The officer said, well, dig in. What did we have to dig in with? We didn't have any spades, we didn't have any equipment. So we thought, oh, it was a waste of time. It's amazing how quickly you can dig a hole when you hear a couple of shots come over.
Smoky Howson was among the defending troops.
Everything happened so quickly. The order came to fix bayonets. It was then, for the first time, I became really frightened, commonly called shit scared. And if anybody wasn't, there was something wrong. We realised this was not practice. This was the real thing.
That went on for quite some time, and you know, we were pelting grenades, so it went on and they kept coming.
They opened up on us and we opened up on them. And then it was on for young and old. You couldn't see anything. You were just shooting at images or whatever. And then I realised that's what war is. We were just about finished, and there wasn't much left of the unit, and we looked like getting knocked off. It was only a matter of time whether they were just going to run over the last few of us and clean us up.
The Australians came under increasing pressure, and there was a string of extraordinary last stands. More Allied decorations were awarded in this battle than in any other of the Pacific War.
養殖も偉かった。こっちもまだ始まるんですけど、体力があったと思いますが、何十名も日本軍が戦死して、豪州軍は誠に余計戦死をしておりませんなんだけど、これはいけんなと思いました。
私と白兵戦をするようになったオーストラリア兵が大人になる前のまだ子供っぽい風体の兵隊だったので、こんな若い兵隊をなんで殺さなきゃならんだろう。何の恨みも辛いもない。だけども殺さなきゃ自分が殺されるからしょうがないから殺すしかない。
A lot of them got through to our positions, so it was bayonet, rifle, anything terrible. If they charge at you with a bayonet, well, you give them the same treatment, or if you can fire a shot into their gut, well and good. But that's what it is. Close in, bash, bash. It's frightening, really, but you don't feel it at the time. And, you know, you want to live. And you want them to die.
The 39th were relieved after Isurava and slowly made their way back along the track. After surviving 2 terrible battles, Smoky Howson had almost reached the safety of Port Moresby.
Some Yankee Aerocobras were sent to strafe and dive bomb the Japs to slow them down a bit. They let go their bombs too high, and they fell close to us. And a helicopter blast from one of them. I started to get a piercing, shrieking in the ears. I realised the bomb blast had done some damage and just about went off me whacker. Eventually they sent me out, and I'm coming down the golden staircase and I got no gun. All I got was grenades hanging on me pouches. And I look up and I see a bloody red flag. I ripped the grenades off. And then I realised it was the salvos, not the Japs.
Smoky Howson took no further part in the war. He would be in and out of psychiatric clinics for years.